When the world ends, your neighbor becomes your biggest threat. The grid's dead, stores are looted, and the police are gone. That generator humming in your garage. Yeah, everyone heard it. Congratulations. You just painted a target on your back the size of a billboard. No worries, we're going to hide everything that matters before they come knocking. Let's start with the thing that'll get you killed first. Fuel. Not because it's rare, but because it's loud. You fire up that generator, and every desperate person within 3 blocks knows you've got power. Power means supplies, and supplies mean you're worth robbing or worse, requisitioning. During Hurricane Maria, generator owners weren't just robbed, they were mapped. Thieves literally followed the hum, noted the address, and came back when everyone was asleep. They didn't always take the generator. Sometimes they took everything else, assuming that anyone smart enough to prep had a lot more stashed inside. So, here's the play. You need 2 systems, one loud, and one silent. The loud one, that's your decoy. An old beat-up gas generator. Run it sparingly. Make it look like you're struggling with it, cursing at it, and carefully rationing your fuel. Let the neighbors see it. This makes you look just as desperate as everyone else. The real system, that's your silent setup, an inverter generator, solar panels, and a battery bank. It's quiet, and if you can, mount it low to the ground. Camouflage it under tarps or even some fake landscaping. You only run this system at night, keeping a low profile with no lights facing the street. If anyone asks, you're using candles, just like a good, unprepared citizen, and your fuel. Don't hide it in the shed or the garage. Bury it, use PVC pipes, seal them tight, and put them underground. Mark the spot with something only you would recognize, a specific rock, a weird patch of ugly grass, anything that looks natural. Your loud, visible system is for show. Your silent, hidden system is for survival. Stay safe, stay smart, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips. Let's talk about the 3 things that will get you killed first, in a crisis: power, water, and medicine. Not the lack of them, but having them when no one else does. First, power. That noisy generator in your backyard. It's a dinner bell for desperate people. As soon as the lights go out, that growl is a beacon telling everyone you have electricity. When they come looking, and they will, they'll check the obvious spots first. So, ditch the loud generator. Instead, think silent solar panels on a hidden part of your roof, or portable power stations you can charge discreetly. Your goal is for your house to look just as dark and dead as everyone else's. Next up, water. It's heavy, it's obvious, and it's a massive liability. Those big blue barrels stacked in your garage are a dead giveaway. Remember Flint. People with filtration systems became public resources, whether they liked it or not. Refuse to share, and you're the villain. Share and you drain your own family's supply. You lose either way. So, don't store water. Store the ability to make water. Get a life straw, a Sawyer, or a Berkey filter. These things can purify thousands of gallons. Hide them somewhere no one would ever look inside a toolbox or at the bottom of a bag of dog food. Keep a few bottles of water visible as a decoy. While everyone else is fighting over Dasani, you're secretly filtering creek water. If someone asks, you tried to filter once, but it didn't work. The moment they know you can make clean water, you become the town well, and wells always get taken over. Finally, medicine, the quiet killer. Antibiotics, painkillers, the stuff that keeps you alive when pharmacies are looted and hospitals are overwhelmed. In places like Venezuela during its collapse, people with medical supplies weren't just robbed. They were extorted. Give us the meds or we'll tell everyone you're hoarding. Suddenly, you're the bad guy for saving your kid's asthma inhaler. So, you stockpile now, and you hide it like your life depends on it, because it does. Fish antibiotics often have the same active ingredients as human meds, like amoxicillin, and they're available online. Buy them, stash them in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, and label them something incredibly boring like old tax documents. No one's breaking in to steal those. Also learn basic field medicine, no sutures, wound packing, how to use a tourniquet. When the EMTs stop coming, you are the EMT, but practice in private. If asked, you watched a YouTube video once but forgot most of it. The theme here is invisibility. The loud generator, the visible water jugs, and boasting about medical skills are all invitations for disaster. The silent solar panel, the hidden filter, and the quiet knowledge, that's what keeps you and your family safe. Now let's talk about communication. Ham radios, satellite phones, walkie-talkies, anything that works when cell towers are dead. Sounds smart, right? Until authorities start confiscating communication gear under emergency powers. Or until you become the guy with the radio, making you a valuable target. After Hurricane Katrina, Ham operators were heroes, but some were also interrogated and had their gear taken. So, here's the trick. Own the gear, but don't advertise it. Hide your radio setup, run your antenna at night, disguised as a clothesline, and build your network of trusted contacts now, not during the crisis. Establish simple codes. The weather's nice could mean all clear. Thinking about fishing could mean trouble is on the way. When the grid goes down, information is currency, and currency gets stolen. But it's not just what you have, it's what you can do. Your skills are the one liability you can't easily hide. Are you a mechanic, a doctor, an electrician? Congratulations, you're now a prime candidate for forced labor. This isn't a movie. In past crises around the world, skilled professionals were kidnapped and forced to work. Your brain becomes someone else's asset. So, the strategy is to be incompetent in public but a genius in private. Downplay your abilities. You're not a mechanic. You just tinker a bit. You're not a medic. You just know basic first aid. In a world turned upside down, the richest person isn't the one with the most supplies. It's the one nobody knows has anything at all. Stay safe, stay quiet, and stay invisible. Thanks for watching. Hey, can you fix a generator? The average person might say, I'm terrible with that stuff. I'd probably just make it worse. But what if the real answer is, yeah, I rebuilt one last summer. Someone asks if you know anything about medicine. You could say, I took a first aid course once, but I don't remember much. Or you could be a nurse. The lesson here is simple. Learn everything, practice everything, but keep it quiet. Be the person no one thinks about twice, the one who seems completely average, even useless. Why? Because if you help once, word spreads like wildfire. Suddenly, every broken thing, every injury, becomes your problem. And once people know what you're capable of, you can't make them unknow it. In a real crisis, your skills can make you a resource to be exploited, not a neighbor to be respected. So you hide your gear, and you hide your skills. This is the gray man theory. So what about currency when money is just paper? Think about what people crave: cigarettes, alcohol, coffee, lighters, batteries. These are your new currencies. During Argentina's economic collapse, cigarettes became cash. In Greece, coffee was like gold. During the Soviet collapse, vodka was more stable than the ruble. It's not about logic. It's about human nature. A stressed, desperate person will trade their last can of food for a moment of comfort, a small escape. Logic dies when withdrawal kicks in, so you stock up now, not for yourself, but for trade. You don't smoke, it doesn't matter. Buy the cartons. You don't drink. Buy the cheap vodka. Store these items separately from your main supplies, in a secondary location. If you need to trade, you do it away from your home, on neutral ground, and never in the same spot twice. Create no patterns. The moment someone knows where your real stash is, you're not a trader anymore. You're a target with an inventory list. And you never ever let them see how much you truly have. The second they know you're the person with all the goods, you're the person they rob. You see the pattern here. You prepared, you stockpiled, you trained, you're ready. Now, hide it all. That's the only strategy that ensures long-term survival. Don't be the house with the lights on when everyone else's is dark. Don't look well-fed when others are starving. Don't act confident when everyone else is panicking. You need to appear average, struggling, just like everyone else. Because the best prepared people seem totally unprepared, right up until the moment they need to be. If the world as we know it changes, you won't survive by being loud. You'll survive by being invisible. Thanks for watching.